Alright, so we're going to be streaming now, so if you read the title of the video, you probably noticed that we're going to be playing some Dynasty Warriors 5 this time. And one of the games that came after Dynasty Warriors 3, so I thought because I had so much fun playing Dynasty Warriors 3, it would be probably best to play one of the best games in this series. So with that being said, we'll get started. And by the way, my cat decided to join us in this stream. But without further ado, let's get started with the game, and see here. There we go. So you should be seeing the game footage now, and I'll just let this intro sequence play because it's pretty awesome. Fun fact too, you can actually edit this video sequence as you unlock more characters so that you can have some of your favorite characters in the video. It's kind of a little cool feature, I gotta say. But one of the big things about Dynasty Warriors 5 is that there's a lot of new characters in this game because a lot of generic officers you probably noticed in the third game are going to now be actual playable characters. So in ways it's a lot better because it's better seeing actual character models with unique voices than just the whole generic spiel. But anywho, we're going to be getting started, and today we're going to be playing Shahudun's storyline. I didn't want to do a Woo Officer again, mainly because we've already done one, so I thought it would be the best thing to do. But anyways, let's go ahead and get started. So, what? I'm sorry, it's my cat. But we're going to be starting a new game, playing as Shahudun. And I'm going to be playing on the easy mode again, mainly because, like I said, a lot of the later stages are what gets really difficult, so anyways, it'll make things a bit easier on me. But the legend of Shahudun. So I'm going to let Shahudun speak.
I am Shahudun. To bring order to the chaos, I shall follow Cao Cao in his quest to realize his ambitions. Due to his achievements during the Yellow Turban Rebellion and the campaign against Dong Zhuo, Cao Cao's name spread throughout the land. However, there is still one who wishes to challenge him, Lu Bu.
So, one of the significant things about playing as Shahudun is we're not actually going to be doing Yellow Turban Rebellion in Hulao Gate. We're actually going straight into a battle against Lu Bu. So, if you remember back when I did play Dynasty Warriors 3, and during the Battle of Hulao Gate I defeated Lu Bu and afterwards he died, well, in actual history, that didn't happen. Instead, he actually became an independent ruler.
We joined forces with Liu Bei and attacked Lu Bu at Shapi Castle. We shall put a quick end to this.
Alright, let's get started then.
Shahudun, you have been with me ever since I first raised my army. In this battle, there is nothing we need worry about. Just go out there and do what you do best.
Man, Cao Cao's acting like I'm his son or something. Just do your best, Shahudun. Your best is all that matters.
In order to force our way into the castle at Xiapi, we must break through either the west or south gates. However, we cannot forget about the bases surrounding the castle. I now have Guo Jia leading the way and preparing a strategy for us. Everybody, I want you to follow Guo Jia's orders on the battlefield, and...
Alright. So, starting off with some preparations, I managed to pick up some good items when I was practicing using them, along with a horse harness, which is actually a very useful tool in a battle like this. Speaking of which, the item system is a bit different. In the third game, you just had to pick 5 items, but this time you have designated slots for orbs and a horse harness too. So you can start the battle on a horse too. You can also have bodyguards, but bodyguards aren't as good as the previous games. But with conditions, beat Lu Bu, beat Cao Cao. Fairly simple. And unit info, we can see Shahudun, Shahou-1, Xiao Hong, and Liu Bei. And of course, main man himself is Lu Bu. Going to be fighting Deng Liao, Yao Hun, Hong Qing, Dong Xiang, Wei Yu, Zhang Ba. So we got quite a few opponents ahead of us, but we can also get a little bit of history, well, a little bit more of a perspective of the battle, what to kind of expect with the video overview, but you don't get the narration like the previous one. You don't get a history channel narrator, unfortunately. But Lu Bu has taken refuge in Jiahu Castle. Even though Cao Cao and Liu Bei have surrounded the castle, Lu Bu and Jiahu's defenses are not to be underestimated. For now, we should follow I'm terrible at pronouncing Chinese names. Gu Jia's plan and slowly drive Lu Bu's army. The might of Lu Bu and Cao Cao's cunning, which will emerge victorious in this battle. Alright, so without further ado, let's get started.
Lu Bu! Welcome to your final resting place.
Masters Xiahou Dun and Yuan, head for the west. Master Liu Bei, lead your army to the south.
So one of the new mechanics that's in Dynasty Warriors 5 is the basis system, as you can see. So you can basically take down some of these enemy bases and you even have ally bases, and you'll be able to take down their defenses and lower their morale, which will definitely help in the process of winning the match. But there are three different types of bases: defense bases, attack bases, supply bases. Attack bases will attack the enemy, defense bases are more meant to halt the enemy in their path, and then supply bases usually have supplies in them, so you'll be able to find healing and such. But as you can imagine, this battle was not in Dynasty Warriors 3, hence the reason why Lu Bu ended up dying at Battle of Hulao Gate. Although, granted, Lu Bu does actually have his story mode if you do play Dynasty Warriors 3 Extreme Legends. Extreme Legends is basically kind of like an expansion of the series, kind of like how old PC games, they had expansion packs and stuff. Well, they still do, but not as often.
Just another victim.
But the big thing about this map in particular is that it is completely new, and there is a huge strategy, as you might have noticed with the text at the bottom. The main thing is you gotta open the floodgates, and as you go throughout the battle here, different events will happen. But there's a lot of messages at the bottom, but you will also notice that there will be messages like the overall morale has gone up and gone down, because in Dynasty Warriors 3 there wasn't that message, as it said each individual officer morale is changing. Oh, that's it.
I got so caught up in my own strength, and now I'm lucky that I'm still alive.
Yeah, Xiahou Dun just got shot in the eye and pulled his arrow out. Apparently in history, he actually ate the eye, but he already does start with the eye patch when you're playing as him, but
just another.
So just act like he didn't have an eye patch before, because he's supposed to have an eye patch now, because that was one of the historical things about this battle. Xiahou Dun got shot in the eye, and from then on he's only had time. But
break through the enemy lines.
Since then, it's always been a trademark of his look, being the eye patch. And when I was little, I even used to call him Eye Patch Guy. I was a simple little boy.
I would rather live and redeem myself than die in shame. Just another victim.
But here coming up here, we got a supply base too. Like I said, I'll probably be able to find supplies, although I really don't need them. As I mentioned, I am playing on easy mode again because I've been training some of these first few maps that might seem like a little bit easy for me, and they are. But if I was playing normal, I would definitely have a lot of time, and I might not even be able to complete the campaign without grinding a lot. Because that's one thing I don't want you guys to watch me do. Just watch me grind a lot on a bunch of different maps. I kind of want to have you watch the story go through, just so that it flows a lot better per se. But yeah, that's kind of the whole point of playing as Shotgun Doom.
Hit me with everything you got.
And once again, the reason why I'm playing as Shotgun Doom is because I wanted to show off a Way officer and not another Woo officer, because I would probably be getting some of the same maps that you saw in Dynasty Warriors.
The river is flowing into the castle? Everybody, get to higher ground! We'll drown if we stay here!
But yeah, the being that officer has made the castle flooded, so actually certain areas are inaccessible, and even some officers were defeated by that.
Retreat.
But
just another victim.
I wanted to show off a Way officer just so they can have the new story, because a lot of it would have been repeating if I were to play as
now
Woo,
the castle is
Woo
bound
again.
to fall. All units attack!
Oh shoot, Shahu 1's dead. Oh,
Even Lord Lu Bu is done for. I'm
got
out of
flooded.
here.
Sorry, Shahu 1. I didn't mean.
It's over. Master Cao Cao, please have mercy.
And all of a sudden, all of Lu Bu's forces starting to turn on now. Even the reinforcements he was supposed to get from about one Shaolin.
I see no reason to assist such a lost cause.
And another notable thing is that because Lu Bu's the main commander in this map, he's a lot weaker than how he usually is in game. So just because you know, they didn't want players to get stuck immediately on the first map because Lu Bu was your main opponent.
Did you really think you could take me on?
Oh, I think I can. I think. I know.
Shahou-Dun, you are the embodiment of our spirit.
I
never lose, and you won't make any difference.
Well, you just lost right now.
Let me go, you whelps! You can't kill me! You're nothing!
Lu Bu, you are bringing shame to your honor. Even defeated generals have pride. You must be strong to the very end.
You gotta be strong. Okay. But with that being said, after this, Lu Bu is essentially killed, and Zhang Liao actually becomes a Way officer after this point. As Sasa will
rest in peace, Lu Bu. It appears that my leadership and military might have surpassed even yours. Even so, it was a most difficult battle. With the death of Lu Bu, will the land finally know peace? No. The tides of time can be stopped by no man. No, there will surely be many more battles to come.
He's right, there is a lot more after this. First battle and you're done. No, not the case. And I'll just stay with this. And so,
having defeated Lu Bu, Cao Cao overcame yet another hardship and continued to amass his strength. Cao Cao truly is a hero without equal in this land. Finally, Cao Cao decided to face his old friend and the current greatest threat to his power, Yuan Shao, in battle. This final battle shall take place at Guandu.
spoiler alert, it's not the final battle, it's just the final battle with one Shelly. But this is the only battle I believe Southside actually fights one. But regardless.
Guan Yu, who recently joined Cao Cao, will participate in this fight. I shall prove just who Cao Cao's #1 general is.
It's Shahou-Dun, he's #1!
Shahou-Dun, you do not seem to think very highly of Guan Yu. In my opinion, he is a warrior without equal in our times. You should not doubt my wisdom in such matters. We shall advance our army to Guandu to force a showdown with Yuan Shao. Even though the enemy army is large, Yuan Shao is an inept commander. I am placing you and Shahou Yuan in charge of defending Yanjin. Shahou-Dun, you must abandon your pride. I am counting on you to be the warrior
I guess they
have
fished
depended
Shahou
on all
Yuan
these
out of the
years.
water.
Understood?
I'm sorry I flooded it on. I didn't mean to. But unfortunately, because of screen flickering, I am not going to report you something, but... So, one of the things that you're probably wondering is, why is Guan Yu, a shoe officer, helping Cao Cao? Now, the reason why and once again, this goes back into the actual history in the Romance of Three Kingdoms novel, the reason why is because Guan Yu is right now in search of Liu Bei. They both got separated, and currently Guan Yu is trying to find Liu Bei. Now, if you go into unit info right here, Cao Cao, Xiaodu, Cao Pai, who's Cao Cao's son, new character by the way. Guan Yu, Liu Yang, Li Dan, Xiao Hong, and Zhu Ling. And if you see, Liu Bei is actually on the enemy side with Guan Xiao. Once again, this is because Liu Bei ended up joining Guan Xiao in search of Guan Yu. So you'll soon see how that part of the battle does come into light. And for the record, if you are playing on Guan Xiao's side, you can prevent Guan Yu's invasion. And this time you actually can't. But once again, we're going to see how this plays out. So.
Father, I didn't know you liked sightseeing. Are you sure it's safe for you to leave the main camp?
Oh yeah, I forgot one thing.
I thought I would go and see Yuan Xiao's face myself.
Before we go, I just want to take a look at the conditions right here. Main objective is to defeat Yuan Xiao, but defeat it's Cao Cao City or Guan Yu's castles taken, aka the castle right there. So there is a secret defeat condition, and that's if Cao Cao retreat. Now that can actually happen in this map. Cao Cao can actually retreat, and in fact, I remember the first few times I was playing this map, it was very annoying because and sometimes it kind of came unexpectedly. But I believe it's when Cao Cao's morale drops too low, he will actually sound off and retreat. But because I've actually spent time training and I got through the map, I don't think that'll be an issue, but I think it's still worth mentioning, because the game doesn't tell you that. But anyways, enough of that, let's get to the map itself.
Xiahou Dun, go to Yangji, and Cao Pi, Guanyu Castle.
You will not get past us so easily!
So, as you can see, one of the big things about this map is that Yuan Xiao has a very large arm. But Cao Cao did mention that Yuan Xiao isn't the best commander necessarily. In fact, he actually does fail to listen to a lot of the advice of his advisors, and all that not really shown in this game very well. It was dominantly shown more in the novel Romance of Three Kingdoms, and in the end. Showed that pretty well too. But yeah, as you can see, I almost already have defeated 80 enemies just from clearing that attack base alone. That, needless to say, Yuan Xiao has a very big force.
Xiahou Dun, you are the embodiment of our spirit.
I'm also going to eliminate Wen Qiao right here, although granted that does in ways mess with things a little bit, because Guan Yu was actually supposed to kill Wen Qiao during this attack. And the surface to Cao Cao, but I'm going to defeat him for him. Because I'm Xiahou Dun, and I'm number one. I want to show Cao Cao that I'm number one. Source. Yeah, now I'm leaving.
Wen Qiao, prepare to die, Cao Cao.
Yeah, Yuan Qiao was originally supposed to say that when Guan Yu defeated him, but as you can see, that didn't necessarily happen. But as Cao Cao just ended up saying, talked over, Wen Qiao is their supply depot, and he'll eventually, Yuan Qiao will eventually open it up, and you have to set it on fire by entering and between the enemy hostiles there. But at this point, Guan Yu and Liu Bei just met, and Guan Yu's backing off because he doesn't want to face his brother. Although he doesn't completely retreat from this map, I believe Liu Bei does.
away with that.
Boom! Oh yeah, you have point.
I won't lose a second time.
Just another victim.
Zangief.
Such undisciplined form. It is difficult to watch.
I'm not going to fight you, Zangief, because Zangief actually does join you a little bit later on during this map. I believe he joins when you set fire to Win Chao. But as you can imagine, and Chapo Dune's not going to be very happy with one you not fighting to his full potential once he finds out that his brother Liu Bei is here, born brother. But still, he does, like I say, he does stick around for the map, and I do have to make sure I keep watching Cao and fight the castle all to the right over there. Because, like I said, the last thing I want to do is end up failing this level because Cao retreated for essentially no reason. Like I said, it's very strange whenever it happens, because in ways it's almost comes out of nowhere that Cao ends up deciding to retreat on me. Like I said, it was rather frustrating when I originally was playing this, because it was like, what happened? But I don't think it's going to be that big of a problem this time around. Like I said, I'm doing really good, and morale's real high. So I guess I'll just keep doing what I'm doing right now.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
I think I can.
Front needs supplies.
Alright, Wu Chao's open. I'm going to eliminate this officer down here, and then we'll storm Wu Chao and set it to flames.
Right on cue. Now, obliterate Wu Chao.
Yeah, it could possibly be that if you end up not going for Wu Chao immediately, that might be the. I'm not sure. I really don't know what ends up activating that. But yeah, so let's get into Wu Chao and let's beat the officer there.
You should know who you're dealing with.
I can't pronounce him, so I don't know. Really. Like I said, Chinese names is not my strong point, unfortunately.
Just another victim.
But taking Wu Chao.
It certainly is noisy. What is happening?
The enemy has attacked Wu Chao. It's in flames.
What's that?
Love how it zooms
you
up to his face.
pretentious fool!
Alright.
All right. All units, sally forth.
We're doing it. But at the moment, I probably should go back down to the castle just so I can beat those officers there. As usually the left side really does struggle because it's the officer just got
Yuan Shao's crudeness is maddening.
And Zangief has joined us. It's actually kind of. I actually do like that part of the map that Zangief ends up joining you, but Cao actually does recruit quite a few of Wan Chao's officers. And as you can see, Cao is fighting his future life. But she also does, like I said, does marry Cao. I don't know when, but I do know it's eventually. Like, I don't know if it's immediately after this battle or down the road they do.
Such prowess. May my body and soul be yours hereafter.
Although after what she said, I think she just became Jeff's wife. I mean, Shahudin's a cool guy. What can I say?
I won't lose a second time.
Just another victim.
Yep. Yeah, your attacks can become really powerful. I mean, my attack isn't even halfway, and already I'm killing a lot of creeps in one hit. Like I said, I am playing on easy, but that is because the last few maps do get very difficult.
Speed is of the essence. Follow me.
The amount each officers have, it does definitely vary depending on how many battles they have. Although sometimes they don't cover battles that they were actually in, because as Shuffle Doom mentioned, Salsal did not. I did not fight along with Salsal during the Yellow Turban Rebellion or Throughout Gate. Although I believe Shadow Doom's at least at Throughout Gate, but we don't get to see Throughout Gate.
Get these peons out of my sight.
Get them out, South of Ties.
I won't be denied next time.
This is also one of the maps where you can probably actually eventually get to the 1,000 KO count, because getting to the 1,000 KO count is always kind of like seen as a pretty big achievement in these games. In fact, there appears to even start a special message when they do get to the 1,000 KOs, but I don't know if we'll do it here because, well, one Shell's forces are pretty much decimated, almost single-handedly by me. Also, 666. You might be a bit skeptical about that number, but I'm personally. Also, Salsal is down in the left corner, coming up with me. Yeah, I'm just glad we didn't have that whole retreat thing happen. Like I said, it's just strange that whenever it happens, because I remember when I was playing, like you know, we were actually doing really well, and yeah, Salsal sounding off on the retreat, so but officers retreating on these maps is actually fairly uncommon. There's probably only a few maps in this one of them where your lead commander might sound off the retreat. Time to go fight one shell now. And like I said, we're nearly at 700 kills, but I don't think we'll reach the 1,000 mark. At least not here.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Just another victim.
Time to fight one shell and defeat him once and for all.
Stand down, you Cretan! Have you no
stop
shame?
moving out of my way, Monster. I'm trying to fight you.
We must strive to be beautiful above all else.
Where's Zane? We must be beautiful. We must be beautiful.
In honor of my family's name.
And you, one shell, are unfortunately not beautiful. No.
Just another victim.
Just another. I'm also going to be checking comments on the case just by checking my phone here. Although for some reason it still says I'm streaming crash DVR.
He was concerned only with pride and ignored the opinions of his advisors, whereas we believed in ability and valued good counsel. This battle was over.
Might be best for me to go into full war. Yeah, I just want to make sure I interact with you guys, because I do know some of you do like to leave comments and stuff. Yeah. Alright. Sorry. Okay.
There are still bigger threats to our power.
A new
bodyguard. Okay. Like I said, I don't really bother with bodyguards that much.
After defeating Yuan Shao, Cao Cao extended his reach from the central plains to Hua Bei. The only enemies remaining now are Sun Quan, who has been building up strength in Jiangdong, and Liu Bei, whom Cao Cao greatly respects. This could prove to be dangerous. Guan Yu is trying to return to Liu Bei's side, If he turns against us, he will surely prove to be a great threat to Cao Cao. It appears that Cao Cao has accepted the fact that Guan Yu has left. But I cannot just let such a potential threat go unchecked. I am going after him. Do not try to stop me, Cao Cao.
So, without South Azores, Xiahou is going to try to stop Guan Yu from escaping. And this is actually a very special map, as only Guan Yu and Xiahou did this map. It's known as Guan Yu's Escape, and once again, this is actually a very famous scene that's based off the novel. But this is also a little bit of more of an odd map, because if you see it, it's a straight line, basically. But conditions is that I had to defeat Guan Yu, and I'd lose if, well, I die, or if the carriage gets to the escape point. The carriage actually carries Liu Bei's wife. Once again, the game doesn't really tell you that, but the carriage has Liu Bei's wife. And as you can see, I'm the only one here. I don't even need help. But in our way, we got Liu Bei, basically a bunch of powerful shoe rockers. But we're Xiahou. We're number 1. I'm going to be showing Guan Yu who is number 1.
Guan Yu, you will not escape me this time.
Beat us before you get anywhere near Guan Yu.
So anyways, in this map, you kind of gotta make sure you're fighting quickly, just so that you can reach Guan Yu before he escapes. But no, it's actually disappearing. But like I said, that's the main deal. You gotta make sure you keep moving. And it's a good thing I do have a horse, just so I can go a little bit faster, because Guan Yu's just right down there. But the thing that slows him down definitely is the carriage. I mean, he's on the red here, the fastest horse in the game, but the carriage is what slows him down, as he's trying to protect that at the same time. Although I don't think you can actually do anything with the carriage. It's more of a thing that affects you if you are playing as Guan Yu, as I believe you have to watch the carriage as it has more like a damage meter or something.
Just try to get past me.
Oh, I will try.
I'll slay you too.
Yeah, Xiahou doesn't freaking care. He just wants to stop Guan Yu here. Anything else you gotta do for fun? My horse. There. Guan Yu's right up there. And if I kill him right, and if I defeat him right now, that's it. Map's over. So I think I'm just going to do that right now, because usually if you don't have a horse, you might end up getting to near the end. Oh yeah, by the way, there's one sign.
I cannot allow you to hold me back. Halt! I will kill any who endanger my lord.
Yeah, Xiahou is doing this for South. Sorry, just wanted to get that defense up too. But Guan Yu's escaped.
I must fulfill my oath. Fall
he
back.
Escapes. Even though I defeated him.
My strength has failed at last.
Yeah, I mean, like, kinda makes this whole map pointless when Guan Yu actually does escape. But whatever, Xiahou takes that as a victory. So, because he defeated Guan Yu.
So even Cao Cao has his moments of clouded vision. Guan Yu is pathetic. He couldn't even stop me. You call that the god of war? Don't make me laugh.
Don't make me.
But I suppose he was powerful enough to escape after my attack. He can't have gotten far. I shall capture him and awaken Cao Cao from his slumber.
Alright. That's another map down. Like I said, this was a very short, a little bit of an odd map, but because, like I said, the whole idea is to escape. But if you're playing as Guan Yu side, you're trying to get through the whole thing, and through the way you have to find a bunch of way officers. But I'll skip that cutscene.
Guan Yu just barely escaped my grasp. It doesn't matter. I can kill one such as him anytime I want.
Anytime.
Although he let Guan Yu escape, Cao Cao calmly sent his army to attack Liu Bei. I should have known better than to doubt Cao Cao. My worries have proved to be unfounded. With our army continuing to march, we followed Liu Bei and his group of followers to Changban. However, upon closer inspection, it was simply a group of commoners. Must I kill these innocent people as well?
Xiahou Dun, do not worry yourself about Guan Yu. He insists to side with his sworn brothers, and he is no longer the man I know. In this battle, I want you to pursue Liu Bei, who is trying to escape to Zhangling, and slay him. If anyone gets in your way, be they peasant or soldier, you are to show them no mercy.
Show them no mercy.
Position your troops in front of the Changban Bridge, and hunt down Liu Bei. The enemy is like a wounded animal, so they may be capable of putting up a fierce resistance. Be careful.
Yeah, because this is another one of those odd maps. Like, if you head straight for Liu Bei, you can actually finish the map very quickly. But conditions: defeat Liu Bei and to win, defeat Liu Bei, and to lose, if Cao Cao's defeated or if Liu Bei reaches the escape point, which as you can see is all the way around the mountain. But you can only escape at a certain point once the chip's there. But that's your main objective. You gotta make sure you defeat Liu Bei before then.
Help us!
I dislike this. Even if it
is because
Cao Cao.
Liu Bei is trying to escape along with his fellow peasants, but yeah, unfortunately, I have to stop whatever gets his way, as Cao Cao said. But anyway, so there's a lot of famous moments like this one right here. The Zhang Fei stand at the bridge Changban, where he heroically stops anybody from passing, except for Xiahou Dun, because as in me, that's why I'm basically trying to play.
Not so fast! One more step and I'll hack you to pieces!
Yeah, Zane Fei Zhang Fei does not mean does mean business here, and he's actually fairly difficult to defeat.
War is far more a battle of wits than of swords.
Also, Zhuge Liang has came to help.
Hey now! You want me to kill you? Be gone!
Do you want me to kill you, Dong? Why is my morale dropping? Oh shoot! Yeah, I mean, like, Dong Fei's a little bit more difficult to do, so it is hard to actually defeat him in those sort of clash. And as you can see, he's doing a lot of damage, even on easy mode. So he's almost like kind of like the Lu Bu of the map. But you just gotta be persistent, just keep attacking him. Like I said, at least I'm not playing on normal, because otherwise I probably would die. Once again, then I'm going to be able to get past this level, but...
Dang! Keep on running, brother!
But we also have to go back and defeat Zhao Yun, who was ambushed by Cao Cao, but he managed to escape, and in fact he's trying to meet Liu Bei right now, because
those who stand in my
once again in the original novel, he was actually holding Liu Bei's son, and he's trying to reach Liu Bei just to get his son back to him, but although you can clearly tell he is not holding a baby or anything, he's just kind of fighting on his own. But unfortunately, Zhao Yun is not going to be able to return Liu Bei's lost child.
Impressive! Next time
But
I shall emerge victorious.
Just another victim.
Well done. You are a true warrior.
Oh, thank you. I try my best. But while you probably can't see the morale here because of my webcam, at this point our morale is extremely high. Because, well, I just stopped two of the biggest roadblocks away. And soon, there's a third one, which is shooting on strategies, but we'll get to that hopefully. honestly do really like the music. I mean, all the Dynasty Warriors games usually do have like upbeat and exciting music that plays. That sounds really nice. And we got guard captain up here. Chapter 1. Yeah, the interesting thing about Falcel is that I believe Shahodoon's actually one of his cousins, and Chapter 1 is another cousin, but they both Shahodoon and Chapter 1 both treat each other like brothers. In fact, once again, family is a topic that does kind of come out of the series because you know this is back in a time where you know there were monarchies as in sons would often rule kingdoms after their fathers died and they live in their own, you know. In ways that kind of happens, and that does happen a lot in this game, but not all the time because after Liu Bei's death, Zhu Beiyan actually becomes the ruler of Shu. Once again, although you don't necessarily see that in some of the games, it is what happens. And Guan Yu has arrived, but I'm surprised these enemy officers are really beating me.
Leave the rest to me.
Hard. Okay, here we go.
Retreat is an acceptable strategy.
Just
Plus 4
another
defense. Liu Bei's just right up there. He's in the where I can actually go back right. But he's actually heading towards Guan Yu. And Zhu Beiyan has a fire attack up too. And ambush style, but don't worry, yeah, it's just one of his little tactics, so I just need to head for Liu Bei because like I said, you can actually I believe you can even complete the map under a minute if you're set in the right position if you're fast. It's just one of the crazy parts of this map. Yeah, and Liu Bei is stopping a lot just so that the people escape, but fortunately for him, I'm here to
You think you could break through our forces?
My lord, you must escape.
Never! I will not leave my people here!
And Liu Bei himself
It was my hope that I would hear
is
such
a
words
very
from
virtuous
you.
leader, so that's why he's not leaving the people
Now
behind.
is the time.
He's that kind of
Our strategy
big
now
ego
will
person.
open the path.
But
I devote my
but strategies
skills to
do
Liu
not
Bei's great
help
virtue.
because I'm about to defeat Liu Bei right here, right now.
Some things are worth fighting for. We mustn't give up.
You're right, I mustn't give up either. Because it's worth fighting for Lord Gustaff-Z. And just like that, the map is over. Although
As
Liu Bei,
long as the people are suffering, I
Liu
shall
Bei
fight
still-
for them.
I mean, like, you do find that often because,
Just
you know,
another
the game is trying to be a little bit historically accurate because, once again, some of the maps have are played in a more better scenario as in they almost play it as if, the enemy ends up actually supposed to be
Battle
winning.
has reached its conclusion. Liu Bei abandoned his people, and now they are in misery. However, they bring it upon themselves by trusting in one such as him. If we can keep this up, then all of those opposed to us will surrender without incident. Our dreams of a land unified under our rule shall soon be realized.
Yeah, like I said, this is another one of those short maps, but don't worry, the maps from here on out are going to get much longer.
A new bodyguard. This body.
Alright, hey.
Shahodoon, did well at Changban. It is my fault that Liu Bei got away, not yours. He is unbelievably lucky.
Yeah,
now
I mean,
he's
like,
even gained the land.
going you escape and now Liu Bei's thing. Okay, I'd say you got one.
However, our immediate concern is the meddlesome Sun family. They intend to attack Hefei while we are busy with Liu Bei. Our defenses there are thin. We don't strengthen them, and they will fall. There are several bases located throughout the area. Use them to attack and cripple the enemy formation.
So you might have remembered this map from the previous stream I did, and we were fighting on Wu's side, but this time we're fighting on Wei's side. As Salsa mentioned, the big thing about this map is that Wei's defenses are actually rather weak. However, it's time for us to strengthen such defenses. But anyway, so let's look at conditions. Beat Sun Quan, and we lose if Jing Liao over there is defeated. Cao Cao doesn't actually show up on the map until later, and I believe when he does, he takes the role of the leader, so Jing Liao at that point, but let's try not to get him killed, put it that. And in fact, you can even see that we don't really have that much work with just us 5 officers, and we got a lot of Wu force to fight with, but let's get started.
Everyone, procure a neutral base and prepare for the enemy!
But yeah, just try your best to secure these neutral bases. Some of them you can't really get, but
neutral bases.
Shaho Dun has
some of it is actually
base.
because you don't have red. I just have the hex harness, which is fast as normal force. So fortunately, we were able to get those 2 bases. But if I did have the hex harness, I probably could have gotten the base. But at the moment, all we can really do is fight here.
We must not be so careless.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
Oh yeah, by the way, Mon Chong is actually going to be a new character. Pretty excited about that game, to be honest. I do hope I can actually do it when it comes out. But you'll also start to notice that some of the power-ups I'm getting are starting to get stronger. One skin in the later maps can usually get better weapons, and not to mention, a lot of the officers here get much more powerful, which is part of the reason why I did the time to train Shaft and Doom before. Oh shoot. I better also go help Jing Liao after I fight Shi.
I can't die here! Farewell! Just another.
But one interesting thing is that the amount of maps that each officer does, and I believe Shahudun does have a large number of maps. But some characters only have 4 maps, although in Dynasty Warriors 3, every single character gets 7 at least. But yeah, some characters only get 4 maps, and it's usually because they didn't have a lot of battles. And that goes more towards the officers that are listed in the other category, like Guan Xiao, Hao Dong Kuo. A lot of them only have 4 maps that they fight. So with those characters, you don't really get a lot, but
divide the enemy army.
But the big part about this map is that we really just have to wait and hold out for reinforcements. And I'm just trying to fight my way to so that I can get
take them all out at once.
So I can get to the center. Although I'm not going to try to fight Team finally.
Hold up!
Not yet, but it seems like our troops are starting to get in trouble.
Just because we're a supply base doesn't mean we can't fight.
I
But you know, I'm
hasn't
just
arrived yet.
I don't know, Lee Don, why help hasn't arrived yet. I don't know. Then maybe Sal decided to get a cup of coffee well, yeah, you decided to get a freaking cup of coffee while we're trying to defend this territory by ourselves. That's probably what happened. Oh. But yeah, I'm taking a shortcut. I'm going to attack him from behind. Attacking from behind is a good strategy. But, So yeah, we really just need to try to wait for when South comes so that we can crush the enemy. And Zhang Liao just destroyed the bridge. That's why he pulled back, just so that he could destroy that bridge. And once again, it's a pretty famous moment in that battle. Once again, it didn't have everyone else playing that playing during Dynasty Warriors 3 because I kind of prevented that from happening. Once again, changing history. But yeah, there are certain key moments in this battle, and this is the battle where Zane Liao really does shine.
Good luck if you think
like, this is his prime battle. And Zane Liao himself is actually a pretty interesting officer. You know, he first started serving Dong Zhuo before serving under Lu Bu, and then eventually he served Wei, and he then plays the big role here, as you can see. Don't worry, I'm going. Oh look, it's Chu Hong, aka the guy who's always late, but he does a good job, so you keep him.
I must retreat.
But that's Chu Hong in a nutshell. The guy who's always late does a good job, so you keep him in place. I mean, like, I'm sure at least one of you can relate to that. You know, having a guy who arrives late, but they do a really good job, so they're like, they'll keep him. But let's head off to the center and help the Wei forces. Like I said, hopefully South should be arriving soon.
I shall show no mercy. I won't be denied next time.
Just another victory.
Form is arranged. Better grab these weapon items here. But no.
Well done. Now.
Yep. South's around. Yay. And yeah, I believe this is where he does. Yeah, he seems to roll a main commander. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let me check the position. Yeah, South takes the role of commander. So Zhang Liao is no longer the main commander of this match. Because that does occasionally happen in some of these maps. Like, the commanders do change, and some of them do. Oh yeah, by the way, Wu reinforcements. Gun. Grab the shield. And I guess in that case we could go fight Guan just so that he doesn't fight hiding South now.
Teach them the strength of our forces! Like you could ever stop me. Come and fight
yeah,
me if you
I can't stop you, Guan. You'll still see. Guan also does have pretty low defense. So he is
serious? You don't stand a chance.
I was about to say, so he is fairly easy once you actually start attacking him, but his other strength is high attack and high speed. Defense is the big thing that he lacks overall.
Retreat ain't so bad. See ya.
And Guan Ying's
Just
gone.
another victory.
Get away from me. Nice gift.
I won't lose a second time.
Thank you.
Just another victim.
Alright. Time to eliminate Sun Quan, so that's all. I'll go take I'll take the road down there, or on the way to Sun Quan. And in the process of going to speed it up, I haven't done that much, but this is one of the few cases where speeding up is warranted, just because I don't want you to watch me just go down all the way down here with nothing happening.
We have a chance to win this.
Okay, that's good enough. Yeah, like I said, I really don't like the downtime, and that does pop up a lot less in Dynasty Warriors 5. There's a lot less downtime where you're just walking somewhere.
Just because
And there's a lot more uptime where you're fighting enemies, so that's a good thing. So now at this point, our main objective is just head off to Sun Quan.
This battle is already over.
Hey, Salren's came. Salren's actually new in Dynasty Warriors 5 and not
All units,
5.
attack!
But he's still pretty cool on it.
Oh, it's more than we could ask for.
I won't be denied next time.
Just another victim.
Yeah, this is what I love. I love just clearing all these, like, huge waves of enemies just like that. It's very satisfying, sure. Just seeing them all fly. Got Liu Mei over here.
Did you think I'd just let you pass?
Yeah, I thought you just let me pass. I really did. Stop blocking my attacks! Seriously. There.
There are lessons to be learned even in defeat.
Just another victim.
+4. And time to defeat the main commander himself.
That was a pretty flashy display.
Oh, thank you, Sun Quan. I really appreciate that. And just like that, he's been defeated.
I must approach this calmly. Time to retreat.
Just another victim.
So we defeated Sun Quan, and we're victorious.
A smaller force defeating a much larger army. That is the beauty of strategy. Wu must have thought they would win that battle, and are surely disappointed. We probably won't be hearing from them for a while.
Yeah, this battle was actually supposed to be a Wii defeat, but a Wu defeat. My bad. Wu was supposed to actually originally lost that battle, but if you remember Dynasty Warriors 2, well, that time they won. But this time, historically, they did lose this battle, and it was a pretty nasty.
Now we must turn our attention to Liu Bei. But we won't be able to do anything until we've allowed some time for our current wounds to heal.
Yeah, so each roll. Oh. That's nice.
A new this body.
Yeah, whatever. Guard, I need it. Save.
The land has been divided in 3 between Cao Cao, Liu Bei, and Sun Quan. These chaotic times are about to approach their final chapter. The day of a land under Cao Cao's rule is rapidly approaching. Currently, everyone is fighting for the land of Jing. Additionally, Fan Castle in Jing, which is being guarded by Cao Ren, is under attack by Guan Yu. Damn you, Guan Yu! How long will you persist in standing in Cao Cao's way? My...
Cao Ren shall serve as the commander for this battle at Fan Castle. I can only hope that he can fulfill his duties for our lord, who is far away in Shu Chang. The enemy commander is Guan Yu. He is likely to try and use the rain in his attack against us. Focus on holding your position and striking only when the time is right. I am aware of the relationship between you and Guan Yu. I trust that you will be capable of stopping Guan Yu when the opportunity presents itself.
So, as you can see in this map, we are vastly outnumbered by Guan Yu's forces, but don't worry, we'll be having help from an unlikely ally. But before we get to that, let's go ahead and look at the conditions. Big Guan Yu and Cao Ren's defeated, we lose. But yeah, we got quite a few forces that are going against us, including Guan Yu and Sun. But with that being said, let's get this map started.
We must hold out until the reinforcements get here.
Yeah, so we're completely surrounded at the castle, and we got a lot of enemy forces to face. But I believe this is also a little bit spoiler. This is also probably going to be our last battle too. Now you're probably wondering, why is this our last battle? Because, you know, we still gotta fight to Wu and to completely defeat Shu. Well, the reason why is because historically I believe this was Xiahou Dun's final battle. Or at least nearest final battle, because there might be one more map beyond this, but the game does try to at least get closer to the whole historical thing, and by having in-character style battles be as close to their actual death date as possible, just to make things make more sense. Because
Enemy spotted upstream by the river.
Because they want to make things as historically accurate as possible. Well, some things here isn't very historically accurate, but you get one. You probably get why. Because as you can imagine, Dynasty Warriors is not entirely historically accurate. It's a lot more similar to the novel if anything. And even then, the novel itself is actually still fairly loose in history. Although a good retelling can say that. Because, you know, kind of like how today we got historical novels, Romance of the Three Kingdoms was kind of like that historical novel back in the day. Hey, and it was very popular. That's the reason why this whole game series was even created.
Just because of the supply being
So yeah, one of the things that this game has kind of done unintentionally was actually kind of making me do a little bit of research into the whole history and stuff. Because I am rather fascinated with history, and I do enjoy playing games like this, where in ways you can kind of change history and kind of live history out. It's a really fun concept, and I kind of wish more games actually did do this. Well, then again, it is kind of hard to do that, and some games that do try to do this, well, they're not very good. Like, History Channel Still Before, that game wasn't good at all. It's not safe for you to fight me, fuck. So far so good. Trying to keep one thing so they can't flex
You do not
castle.
require strategy?
Yeah, I don't need no strategy. I don't need no dumb old strategy. Alright. Boom.
to live up to my father.
Just another.
And so one ping has been defeated.
The water attack has failed.
Yep, failed. Yeah, once again, real life the water attack does succeed, but you'll soon see what's so special about this map. But besides the fact that we're going to have an unlikely kill line too. Ningda.
You're alone? You must long for death. Be gone! Is this the end?
Just another victim.
So, Ping Day. Ping Day is actually another new officer in the game. And there are quite a few new officers that were included in this game. And that's one of the things I do like how the cast of characters usually does stay around the same size as Dynasty Warriors 5 roster, but you know they do still add new characters here and there. And we're starting to finally.
Shu Huang has arrived.
Shu Huang, the guy who's always late, but he does a good job, so keep him anyways. He's here now. And he's late. He's late. They're late. You're late. In fact, I think I do remember if you do play his Musa mode, I think he does always arrive late in the battle. Like I said, he's the guy who's always late, but he does a good job, so just keep him anyway. Oh my gosh. Well, this is a defense base, so it's possible for them to keep guarding mine. Ow.
Is this the end?
Just another.
Here's a ring.
Such an impressive feat of skill.
Time eliminate those to that base over there, and then we'll go down to the bottom right. I believe once we clear that bottom right area out, that's when the reinforcements do come. Come on. Stop getting stuck on top it. I just want to exit the base. There we go. Oh my gosh. Sometimes the controls can be a little bit stiff on the horses, but it's almost expected. It's almost like a car. Oh!
How embarrassing to call for help from Wu.
Yeah. Wu is coming to help us. A very unlikely ally, especially because they aligned with more with Shu. But this battle also does mark the end of the Shu Wu alliance. I mean, yeah, Shu Wu alliance. And well, naturally, this battle does have some major consequences due to the relationship with Wu and Shu, but you'll soon see why that's the case. Like basically down. Grab a horse. And let's head straight for Guan Yu.
Did you think you could overcome
I think I can overcome this base. I've overcame all the other bases before, so that makes use of it. Huh? Huh?
Brother!
Brother! Brother!
All units move to counterattack!
Or what remaining units you have for? You really don't have much resources for do one. Like you're acting like you just can't. Just can't. Jing Bao is actually Zhang Fei's son, for those of you who don't know. Once again, he's a generic officer in this game, but in the later games he does become a real officer to play as. Alright, time to defeat both Zhang Fei and Guan Yu at the same time.
You thought you could just get away with that?
Yeah, I thought I could. I thought I could get away with all.
Brother, forgive me.
Zhang Fei has been defeated.
Defend yourself, or suffer death by my blade.
So his final battle with Xiahou Dun's rival, Guan Yu. Oh, even cool cutscene.
Xiahou Dun. We've known each other for some time now.
You may have won my lord's favor, but that won't stop me from killing you.
Cool.
You've been a thorn in Wei's side for too long, Guan Yu.
I see. In that case, it's about time that I put an end to you.
Oh, this is getting epic. Like I said, Xiahou Dun's main rival.
Let this be our final battle.
I don't know, like that. I'm not sure if this is actually final battle stuff, but. Shoot. Gotta be careful here. Hey, we did it! And so...
Your skills are impressive. Though I have failed as a warrior, this is a glorious end. Farewell, and thank you.
So the god of war, Guan Yu, has been Yeah, and actually because Wu ended up helping Wei in this battle and defeated his two brothers, you know, things got sour
We
quick.
defeated Guan Yu. I had no particular grudge against him, but it is the duty of a warrior to defeat his opponent, no matter how great a hero he may be. I owe it to all of you that I was able to answer the call at that instant. With this, we have managed to remove yet another obstacle in our Lord's path. I shall continue to serve loyally and fulfill my duties until an end is brought to this chaos.
Beautiful.
A new body, this body.
Yeah, bodyguard, whatever. Is this found out? Because if it is, it'll say cleared. Oh, it is. Found battle for Xiahou Dun.
It was during the final days of the year 200 AD when the Han Dynasty saw its end. Its demise ushered in a new era of chaos, brought on by several regional lords vying to rule China. There were those who sought absolute power, as well as those who fought for justice. and some simply fought for the sake of their beliefs. Many would rise and fall in their attempts to dominate the land. Shahudun, a mighty warrior and nephew of Cao Cao's father. Despite his bad temper, he was a man of integrity. He was known for his incredible martial arts skills and his abilities as a great tactician.
Yeah.
Shahudun came to serve Cao Cao when he was raising troops for the campaign against Dong Zhuo. Proving his abilities during the battle, he quickly became an important figure in Cao Cao's forces and was well known throughout the land. In the year 200 AD, Cao Cao captured Guan Yu at Shu.
Basically what this
Cao Cao
does
treated
is
him
it
especially well
basically just
in an
summarizes
attempt to
everything
persuade
that
Guan Yu
Shahudun
to join his
did in
forces.
career.
However, Guan Yu's
Sorry,
loyalty
this is
to
a little
Liu
bit
Bei
boring for
was
you,
so
but-
great that he left Cao Cao.
I mean, at this point, I kind of do want to just skip it.
Cao
because-
Cao proclaimed that Guan Yu was one of the land's greatest warriors.
Okay, we're almost done.
However, Shahudun disagreed and considered Guan Yu a threat to his lord's power. Because of this, Shahudun would always consider Guan Yu as his ultimate enemy. In the year 209 AD, Guan Yu led an attack against Cao Ren at Fan Castle in northern Jing. It was Shahudun who responded to Cao Ren's request for assistance in order for a chance to fulfill his dream of fighting against Guan Yu.
I also do think that year is wrong. Or I could be wrong.
Although the chaos continues to run rampant
that year is
throughout
actually
the three
wrong.
kingdoms, Shahudun
I don't think
has
that
finished
did happen
fighting,
in 209
having fulfilled
AD.
his goal
It was
of
like
defeating Guan Yu.
219
His
AD, I
own
think
personal
that's what
chaos
happened.
has come
So,
to an
yeah,
end.
that's a typo in the game's part, because the Battle of Hefei happened at 215 AD, so that wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't.
These tales, long forgotten in the flows of time, are about the legends of which no one can recall.
And so, ends the legend of Shahudun. One of South South's greatest warriors. So yeah, Shahudun had a total of 6 stages. I do believe some do have 7, or I think there's even one that might have more than 7, but yeah, we know along Shahudun 1, Sima Yi. Also, I'm showing the... Yeah, unfortunately I can't show the special ending cutscene for Shahudun because of attractive flickers, but you can probably find it online if you want. Sorry for the flickering, I can't do it. But yeah, we still got quite a bit of time for the stream. I would maybe do another Musa mode, but it would have to be for like one of the characters, so I guess I'll check it. Anybody's written anything? The Civilization line stream, I'll probably do that later. I've just been having issues streaming it, just simply because of technical issues. Because I was originally going to do that on Thursday, I believe it was. Yeah, I was originally supposed to try to do that on Thursday, but unfortunately, my computer just had a lot of issues with it for some reason. So instead, I decided to stream Dynasty Warriors 5. But hopefully, I'll be able to get those issues resolved, and I'll be able to actually play Civilization. Thinking I might end up playing Civilization 5 because I recently just got it, so I think probably for my next stream that'll be a fun game to play. But I also am going to have college starting soon, so unfortunately it might not be till next week before I get to it. I don't know. I'll just have to see what happens. But anyways, with that being said, I guess in that case we could check some of the free play mode maps just because we haven't really got a chance to see all of it. Like quite a few maps I've listed here that we didn't even. Yeah, see, 219 AD. That was a typo. That was wrong. It wasn't 209. See, I knew there was something wrong. But there's still quite a few maps that we haven't quite seen yet. So with that being said, we're going to be taking the time just to show off a few of these other maps that you didn't get to see with Shadow Dune. I wanted to see if I could play Naramusa mode, but as a Shu officer, because I haven't played with Shu yet. So if I stream Dynasty Warriors 4, I'll play as a Shu officer. I think they're that. But for right now, let's play everybody's favorite stage, the Yellow Turban Rebellion. If you remember, during my Dynasty Warriors 3 stage, this stage had the best showcase, if you will, of the voice acting. But yeah, this is usually, like I said, the first stage for a lot of characters. But with Shadow Dune story, they entirely skipped both Yellow Turban Rebellion and Hulao Gate. So it's just this.
Cao Cao, lead your army east. Sun Jian, you attack the center.
I also did turn up the difficulty to normal because this is a one difficulty mission, and at this point, Shadow Dune is well more than powerful enough to handle it.
God of the winds, come and prevent these foolish beasts from fouling your air! Rise!
Blown away. At least the voice acting...
Aim for the one controlling the wind.
At least the voice acting sounds a little bit competent, at least. Some of it still doesn't sound that great, but... You know, it's a lot better than what you guys were hearing in Dynasty Warriors 3, so... The series has gotten better, and like I said, this is probably my favorite game in the entire series, too. And just gotta go here, avoid those tornado things. Avoid that tornado. So there's just tornadoes here.
So this is to be my final battle. Just another victory.
Baseball 2. As he Jin said, we gotta
You've been training hard.
Jangling. And the wind has stopped.
Just another victim.
And now we gotta go over here and help Team Jian out. Yeah, speaking of which, if I did have Jing Jiao unlocked, I would probably play this story because it is actually rather interesting that this battle is actually his final battle. And it's a really fun final battle for him, especially because the fact that you actually get to use the Yellow Turban magic. I don't know if Jingmon Shang will be able to use that power.
So this is to be my final battle.
Yeah, it doesn't get that power.
Just another victim.
I believe we might end up getting special items because, like I did mention in the third stream that there are special items that you can get if you meet certain requirements for being an officer within a certain amount of time or preventing things from happening. I do believe this is actually. I remember it has something to do with the guys receiving magic, and you gotta like defeat them before they actually do anything like that.
The enemy formation is crumbling. Forward! Let the wrath of heaven fall upon you!
Heavens, grant me a miracle! Lend us your strength as we fight in your name. Do away with these infidels!
That's affecting emotion.
Slay the conjurer, then the rocks will halt as well.
Someone said Jin knows exactly what and he knows exactly how all this stuff works. Which I do.
Just another victim.
I better go down here and help Liu Bei out. Seems like he's totally what the hell. Yeah, it depending on which force your officer is, depends on when you start. If you're with Salsa, you're on the right. If you're with Singon, you're in the center. And if you're with Liu Bei, you're on the left.
So, my might was not enough.
Just another victory.
Although, once again, not all characters are going to get killed simply because some of them weren't originally fighting it. In fact, even some characters weren't even born during this fight. Keep in mind, the whole history spans all the maps that you can play on are over the span of 50 years about. So once again, naturally, some of the officers aren't even born. Like I know Sima Yi isn't born yet. So naturally, once they do get older, they join them. But the other thing is characters aging, as in that it doesn't really happen. But I do know when I was watching information about Dynasty Warriors 9, aging will actually start to become a thing, or at least characters will look different at certain points throughout the game. So in ways, characters will be aging.
We shall rebuild the land and do away with these foolish remnants of the Han. I shall lead my people to glorious victory!
Glorious victory! With Invisibles.
Now, baffle the fools with an invincible opponent!
Yeah, he has a phantom arm, that's all.
There must be some kind of device producing these phantoms.
And by the way, the map structure for this
battle
map is a lot different than when I played the Dynasty Warriors 3. Because in Dynasty Warriors 3, there was a standard castle, and you had to fight all the enemies around it. This one, you just start at the point right in the bottom, and you have to fight your way up to the castle. So I mean, it's almost reversed, but
you should know who you're dealing with.
Yeah, you're Yi.
So. My might
also,
was not enough.
Musa power
Just another.
Yeah, well, you can't fight health power-ups with officers now. Musa power-ups are only in special locations. Also, I'm going to speed this up. Sorry.
You've been training hard.
Take it down. And get the captain here. And we're going to have to destroy some pots are in here to defeat the Phantom Hordes. Don't try to fight them. They're essentially ghosts. You can't fight them. So you destroy the pot thingies. And there we go.
We've thwarted their magic. Take down Zhang Xiao.
So now it's time to fight Zhang Xiao, the leader himself. Actually, once again, he's going to probably get crazy.
Heaven has called for the creation of a new world. You dare resist the way of peace?
The way of peace? Yeah, and because I'm playing on medium, the main commanders are that much more difficult to defeat.
Heaven above, grant me even greater strength!
Got them down. Yeah, just gotta keep hitting them. This is part of the reason why I wasn't playing on these, just so that you don't get just me beating up on a mean commander.
Is this how I'm to meet my end?
Just another victim. Now we strike.
But take down James here with Lord Gustaff. And we did it!
My soul shall not descend to heaven.
Just another victim.
And we defeated Zhang Jiao.
Someday, the era of peace.
Infidels! You will spread your heresy no more!
No more! And so we defeated the Yellow Turbans, as usual. Once again, this was a map that Shaman Doom did not get, although if I did play it in a different way after, I might have started the Yellow Turban Rebellion. Yeah, alright.
A new this.
I don't care for the Bodyguard. So I guess another map to show off because this map is actually rather interesting if you are playing as a Way Officer, is Battle of Hulao Gate. So I guess we can go ahead and do that. Once again, just so I can show this map off as well. But if you do look at the map at the start right here, you only have one officer, Cao Cao, who has his own fellow officers. That's mainly because Cao Cao's early, so it's just basically you against everybody else. Because at the overview you can the conditions you can see that one Zhao is not on the map yet, meaning that he's coming. Although Cao Cao isn't technically not the main commander.
Looks like we're the first ones here. Let's go. We're after one thing and one thing only. Dong Zhuo's head.
Good luck if you think you can break through our defenses.
So yeah, essentially you get a head start if you're playing this way. Which is kind of nice because, you know, you don't have to worry about your enemy forces. I can chase down the card cap.
They fell for it. Attack!
I didn't fall for it. I wanted to fall for it so I can attack all of you. Boom.
Oh, is this the end?
Just another victim.
That star captain over there. And then go up there and eliminate Li Ru.
You're alone? Ah, to be young and foolish again.
Boom.
Is this how I'm to meet my end?
Just another victim.
They will not get past us so easy.
Okay. Back up. And I guess at this point we can go ahead and hit straight for Hulao Gate, where you know who's going to come. Lu Bu's going to be coming now to try to fight him. But once again, here in this battle you'll actually get a chance to Lu Bu's full strength rather than him being the first battle and him being very easy to fight. But yeah, Lu Bu is not a guy you mess around with. But one child should also be coming here around this thing.
You think you can stop me?
Yeah, please.
Is this the end?
Just another victim.
Ow. Alright, gotta go gate captain, get the first gate open. And have the guy himself coming. Amen. Alright, gotta hear that line. It's Lupo!
You coward! I shall deal with you all from atop red hair!
Lupo has indeed fear.
Worthless scum! I'll stomp you into a bloody mess!
Oh, you... I don't know, he might.
Against me?
Even on easy, Lupo is going to be very tricky. Especially going to be hard if these two horses don't play.
Forward! Let's
Oh,
bring these
there's
scoundrels
one
down
shell.
for good!
Took him long enough. Yeah, see, oh wait, that's right, I'm not playing on easy. I'm playing on normal, so Lupo is very difficult to beat. I mean, already, even after all the attacks I got on him, he only has lost very little health. And I better get out of here before he pulverizes me. He's gonna call me a weakling there, but
show no mercy.
I rather finish this map than be defeated by a Lupo. Oh shoot, here he comes.
You should know who you're dealing with.
Cowards! Run back to your homes and hide!
Okay, I guess I'll
Stay
instead...
away from Lupo!
Took you long enough.
Make your way around and aim for Dongzhuo!
Yeah, I'll take the detour or beat Jingli out and then get out of here. Yeah, speaking of which, you can tell who's Lupo's troops by the white uniform, because once again I did mention this in the last stream, each force does have their own colors. Lupo's is silver. And Dongzhuo's is purple, but Dongzhuo does share the same color with a few other rulers, because some of the other rulers that you do fight against, you only fight against one. So some of them do use the same colors, like yellow and purple. Oh, there's better. Taking detour, and now we're on top of the last game. Now, although we weren't able to get past Lupo himself, at least we'll be able to try to fight Dongzhuo here. Because originally, if you're playing the map normally, you'll have Lupo one Dongfei helping you fight Lupo. Because once again, historically, they did try to fight Lupo, and although they weren't able to defeat him, they still did push him back.
Fools! You think I'll just roll over and die?
Yeah, I thought you.
My life of pleasure gone.
And Dongzhuo has been defeated as well.
Just another.
Just another. Sorry, check. Yep.
A new this body.
Oh. Didn't mean to. Hey, should off Yellow Turban Rebellion. Okay, shoot. I guess I could also play the Invasion non-zombie just so you guys can see the nominees again. I don't really want. Yeah, I guess I should for you guys. I'll play. I think I'll play Invasion non-zombie and I'm going to stream there because don't really have much else to play. Once again, I'm gonna make it easy on me just because I do like some of the nominee maps, but like there's part of me that likes it and part of me that really doesn't like it. But yeah, I know this is supposed to be a room map I'm playing with Way Officer, but like I said, I'm doing this just to show off the Nomin. There's actually 4 different maps that deal with the Nomin. One with Nomin versus Yellow Turbans, one with Nomin versus Wu, and then one with Nomin versus Shu, and then there's actually Nomin versus Nomin. It's rather interesting that there are that they do have their own sort of storyline in different maps that you can play on.
It'll take more than just you to stop me. So this is to be my final battle.
Just another victim.
Not giving me.
Give up before you get hurt.
Yeah, this pit might not take too long. I should actually.
Looks like I've finally burned out.
Just another victim.
Because this is one of the smaller maps, because there are some maps that are big, some are small, and this is one of the smaller ones for sure.
I am impressed.
Lumig is impressed.
Did you think you could overcome this base?
I want to get that neutral base up there because if you don't get it, it'll be claimed later. Up here. It's out.
Shahu Dun has conquered another base.
Coming down here. Yeah. Like I said, I don't. But at this point, I don't really have much else to say about this game other than it's definitely one of my favorites. It has a really good variety of different casts to play on, a large cast of officers to play. Because I'm pretty sure for those of you who do play, you'll probably at least find a couple that you really enjoy to play with. I do really like Shahu Dun today, and a few different officers as well, but you know, just five seems to. I felt for it. And yeah, like I said, the base would have been claimed if I didn't go ahead and grab it. And I gotta prevent destruction of the bridge.
What? I didn't expect to run into the enemy here. Damn, it's over already.
Just another victim.
Just.
Past us so easily.
I just did.
Crush them where they stand.
Can't believe I didn't eliminate that car. But yeah, I gotta stop the bridge from being destroyed. Killing this escalator right here. And the bridge's been saved.
Get ready, everyone! Time to turn this battle around!
Okay. Boom!
I shall show no mercy. Damn. It's over already. Just another victory.
And by the way, not many people have tigers now. Just gonna defeat their Beastmaster, and then the tigers kind of...
So, they moved just as I expected them to. Is it alright if we stir up a little trouble here?
Yeah, it's alright, Gan Yang. As long as I can get away from these freaking elephants. Yeah, I really don't like doing with the elephants because you gotta shoot. Most of the time you gotta shoot off them unless you use jumping boots. Then you can't do it. I'm just gonna keep being low, and that'll be it for this map. Like I said, it's a smaller map because the real Numbin map comes with shoe storyline, but I could stream this again if you guys really want. But yeah, we're being Manglo, and so ends this. Yeah, I know it's short, but short and sweet. Same, but at this point, I guess this is it for the stream. Not much else to really show off for right now, but alright, let's see here. I do want to thank you guys so much for watching again. I really do enjoy the fact that you guys have been watching. So I'm going to end the stream off right here. Thank you again for watching, and I'll see you at the next stream.